Hey, it's Shelley with A Nourished Life. I wanted to pop in and offer a quick tip on something that shows up quite frequently in my work around making ourselves a priority. Oftentimes what I hear is a humongous obstacle about time. I don't have time for making myself a priority. I don't have time to do the things that would nourish me and nurture me in a way that would make me feel fulfilled and show up more complete in other areas of my life. And trust me, I get it. I get it. I live that full life too and used to use time as my biggest obstacle as well. So I was listening to a webinar a couple of weeks ago and was just reminded of this really cool concept. And I sort of married these two things together with the obstacles that are really frequently shared with me about why we can't make ourselves a priority, and this really cool tool that I was reminded of in the webinar, and I just wanted to share it with you. And it is moving into a how can I mindset. So really simple shift whenever you are looking at, I can't do this because of this reason or that reason, or I can't go to my exercise class, or I can't take 10 minutes to meditate in the morning, or I can't get up earlier, or it just feels impossible. Well, what if you sat with the question for a few minutes, how can I? How can I do that? And all of a sudden, it actually shifts some things in your mind too that opens up space to help you problem solve and come up with creative solutions for how you can actually move around that in a completely different way. So for me personally, the how can I mindset really comes into play with having too much on my plate. I am an overcommitter, and then I get resentful about the fact that I've done that, and I have to go re-look at everything that's on my calendar. And I often have to sit with, well, how can I make this different? How can I move things? How can I adjust things now that I am here in this week, in this moment, or this day, so that it most honors making me a priority for that day, making my self-care a priority for that day, so that I am not completely overwhelmed, strung out, stressed, and just feeling depleted at the end of the day. So I often have to move into that. And then with that question, you're able to problem solve and come up with, I can change this thing or that thing really easily so that I can move into busting through the obstacles that seem to make it so that you can't make yourselves a priority. So there you go, my super simple tip. Just ask yourself the question, how can I? Try to use that today or as soon as humanly possible to work that into making you a priority right now.